Welcome to my channel. This is Goddess of Light Tarot. I am new to YouTube. Just a little bit about why I decided to venture into YouTube readings. I have been intuitively reading now for 2 years. This has been a very, very winding but rewarding journey, and through my experience of helping others and helping myself, I decided to offer public tarot readings, monthly tarot readings, so that those that identify with my energy could be able to benefit from my messages. Just a little bit about my journey into tarot. I was on a spiritual journey and path, like a lot of us, trying to figure out how to manage this thing called life. Began studying tarot, then went to psychic readers and mediums, learned more about tarot, continuing my journey of really educating myself. But I also tap into spirit. And I read the cards intuitively. I've been able to read accurately for myself and for friends and family. And I've actually had a few clients as well. And in that vein, I wanted to be able to give free tarot readings online so that other people can identify with these messages. A little bit about me. I am a Leo sun, Leo moon, and Aries rising, so fire sign through and through. And in my journey of figuring things out, of course, like a lot of people, I went onto YouTube and tried to figure out, which reader resonated with me the most. And what I've discovered and what I realized is that sometimes it's really hard to identify with certain energies, and Leo energies seem to be one of those. So as a Leo, I wanted there to be more Leo readers on YouTube and giving readings so that Leos can have someone to identify with, but just any sign that doesn't feel like the readings or the readers that they've encountered resonate with them. So in that vein, I definitely want to be able to focus on anybody who has, come to YouTube with an issue or a problem, whether it be as a single person or somebody in a relationship, whether or not you should stay in that relationship, whether you should start a new one, all of those types of questions. I definitely can feel that that energy of not knowing and being frustrated and not really understanding what the next move should be. So in my format, I do 9-card spread. I use the During Virtue Angels tarot cards and During Virtue Love Angel cards, as well as John Holland's Psychic Tarot. Okay, and I can pull these boxes over for you so you can see what they look like. This is the Angel. Let's see if I can get a little bit more focus. The Angel tarot cards by During Virtue, as well as the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Alright, is this going to cover it? There we go. As well as During Virtue Love Angels. Now I'm going to go find the box, but it's one of those things to where I think every tarot reader uses During Virtue Love Angels cards, so I didn't think to pull that one down because a lot of people use it, but the During Virtue Love Angel Oracle cards look like this. Okay. And my focus will be love. I do other types of readings, finances, career, relationships with family. But my focus is going to be love relationships, one-to-one, love relationships, and or 2-to-1, depending on your circumstances. But just because I think that when you come looking for guidance in terms of a lot of things, most of the time people are looking to figure out the relationship portion of their lives. I think that Other things can kind of seem to figure themselves out. However, I do know that on my own personal experience, love has been one of the more challenging energies to deal with and to figure out. So, with that being said, because we are in Leo season and because I am a Leo, this video is going to be for Leos for the month of August. I'm going to do a 9-card tarot spread. I'm going to get a Love Angel Oracle card as well as an Oracle card from the Psychic Tarot. All right, so with that being said, we're going to get started. For those that don't like intros, I do apologize. Hopefully my intros won't always be this long, but I did want to clarify who I am, what I'm doing on YouTube. I do private readings as well, and the information for that will be in the description box, okay? So with that being said, we're going to start our reading for Leo. This is Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also Venus, since we're dealing with love. And we're going to ask Spirit Angels, what are your messages for Leo? What are your messages for Leo in general for the month of August in love? What are your messages for Leo in the month of August in love? What are your messages for Leo in the month of August in love? I do know that, Leos have had a little bit of a hard time in love, for some, the ones that I know anyway. In terms of, figuring some stuff out. Oh, wow. And trying to understand, I'll take those. Trying to understand what to do in terms of love and relationships. But I do think that we're going into a time where Leos are going to be doing a lot better in that aspect of life than has been in the past. I gotta admit that I did do a reading off camera that was absolutely beautiful for Leo, and I hope that this energy is the same as that energy was. But I do believe that things, even if they weren't always the best, I do think that Leos are moving into a more positive time. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have challenges, but it does mean that we're moving towards a more positive time. So I'm going to get Dorian Angels of her. This is for Leo for the month of August 2018. Thank you. And all right, one card from Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is for Leo for the month of August 2018. Leo 2018. Okay, and you got two. All right. So the overall energy is the Eight of Swords, okay? So that means somebody's feeling trapped, somebody's feeling stuck, somebody is feeling like they can't move forward in a situation. And I love this card because of the description at the bottom. And it says, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So the key word in that is illusion, okay? You are not stuck. You are not trapped. This is just an illusion. So whatever it is that you're going through, however you may be feeling like you can't make a decision, do understand that you do have the power to make a decision, and you don't have to feel stuck, okay? So if you're feeling stuck, Leo, you don't have to. All right? All right, so renewal. Review and evaluate. So it may be time to make some decisions. It may be time to think of some things, take a step back, look at where you are in a relationship, look at where you are in your life, and make some decisions. So that may be why you're feeling stuck, is because there is this feeling of needing to make a decision that may not be a pleasant one. It may not be one that you want to make, but it is something that is, Spirit is calling you to make a decision right now. All right, we have the Page of Cups, and this came out in the reading that I did the first time, and this is about newness and new love and new offerings of love and a chance to be able to, you know, start over and do some things differently. And it definitely can mean that there's a new person coming into your life, possibly Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it definitely is leading me to understand that there is a possibility for newness. So if you're feeling stuck, please know that you do not have to feel that way. You definitely have the potential for new ideas, new love, new energy to come in, okay? All right, we have the Ace of Swords. I'm actually really happy. This reading seems like it's going to be a little bit similar to the one that I had. Let me adjust the camera so you can see the cards a little bit better. All right, I think you can see them better. I'll be actually pulling them to the camera anyway, but I do want people to be able to see the cards as I'm revealing them. But in any case, the Ace of Swords is all about clarity, and it's all about newness. This is a new line of thinking. This is new ideas. This is, like I said, thinking clearly, being able to make a decision. So if there was a feeling of being stuck, if there was a fogginess about what to do, if there's a need to make a decision, Leo, you're definitely going to get the clarity that you wanted possibly about a person, a relationship. This also could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So maybe you're getting a clear understanding of where to move with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is definitely about new ideas and a new beginning. With the Eight of Swords being here in the Ace of Swords, this is somewhat of a difficult time, like I was saying, in terms of trying to figure out where to go next or what to do next. However, I do think that with the Page of Cups here, there is a possibility for a new beginning and a new type of energy, okay? All right, so Seven of Wands is here. Seven of Wands is all about standing your ground. So again, whether it's standing your ground with a decision that you're making, either to choose a new person or to just make a decision. The Seven of Wands is here to tell you to stand your ground, but this also could also mean that you're a little bit on the defense here. So if you're feeling defensive about a decision, if you're feeling as if you don't know which way to go, and then you're getting questioned about what are you going to do, maybe your partner is asking you about what you're going to do or what we're going to do. Try not to get defensive. Try to stay open. Try to be able to discuss openly with your partner what exactly it is that you want, so that they will know. I know that sometimes it can be difficult to express yourself when you're in a feeling like you should know already. You should know what I want. You should know what I need. I don't feel like explaining this to you, but definitely in terms of being on the defense, don't get too defensive. Be able to compromise, and there is this love here with the Page of Cups. Okay. All right. So seven of coin is here. So again, Seven of Coin, we have two sevens. Seven of Coin is definitely about having patience. And like I said, as a fire sign, I know that that's not like our best forte is patience. Once you've sown your seeds, you want that flower, that fruit to bear very, very, very quickly. Like a way to torture a fire sign, but a Leo specifically, make them wait, okay? So that may be where the frustration is and where you feel defensive, is because of the fact that you're tired of waiting for someone, waiting for something to happen. But it does seem like with the Ace of Swords, you are going to get clarity about the situation so that you can make a decision, okay? All right, we have the Knight of Fire here. So this could be your energy, but this also could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries coming in for you. And this is about movement forward. So again, we have the Seven of Earth here, and that's about having patience and waiting, but there is some movement forward here, okay? There's some movement forward here. It does look like we have all signs here, water, fire, and earth, and water. I think I said water twice, but yeah, so all the signs are here. So depending on who you're with and what you're dealing with, all the signs are here. But we do have this Knight of Wands here, so there may be a fire sign coming in for you. And with this fire sign coming in, I think that patience and is going to be a virtue for you. So if you get a little frustrated with how things are moving, if they're not moving fast enough for you, or if they're moving too fast, because this is a very fast moving energy, just be able to find a way to temper what you're feeling with balance and clarity, and be able to express yourself. The Ace of Swords is also about communication. Be able to express yourself effectively so that you don't feel like you have to constantly defend your stance, where you're coming from, what you need, what you want, to where that person doesn't feel as if they can get a word in edgewise, or that they are not being understood by you. And this could go vice versa. This person you could also be feeling this way about the person that you're dealing with. All right, we have the Nine of Coin here. And the Nine of Coin, again, is all about being in your element, feeling good, taking some time, maybe going shopping, maybe going to the spa, doing something for yourself. This is, like I said, with Mercury being in retrograde, this is a really intense time. This is a really intense feeling of frustration. So take the time out, and even with the Seven of Coin, take the time to just take care of yourself. This is also about being independent. If you are involved with someone, you may just need some time to yourself with the Seven of Wands, and just need to just kind of take a beat so that you can evaluate the way that you're feeling. Okay? We have the Strength card, so we came out in our own reading. All right. Leo is the Strength card, and you may need to have strength when dealing with someone. In terms of, the energy this month, I do believe that we are moving out of a difficult period. I know this reading seems like there's still some more difficulty, but there is movement forward, and there is love here with the Page of Cups. So I think that if you're willing to look at things through the lens of positivity, I do believe that there is a possible new love coming in for you, and it could possibly be a fire sign. All right, and then we have the Queen of Earth. So I'm really feeling like this may be us or Leo. I say us because I am a Leo. But this could be Leo focusing on money, focusing on a career, especially with the Nine of Coin. You may just be in a mindset of, especially with the Strength card here, the super independent, working, focused on yourself, and just kind of focused on what you need and want, and not really having a lot of patience for, other people's, crap, not really wanting to deal with other people's crap, and just kind of investing in yourself, investing in your career and your money. But there is possibly a fire sign coming in for you. You're moving forward with the Knight of Wands here. And like I said, having the Page of Cups here, if you are interested in, getting together with people and doing something new, doing something exciting, it does look like there's going to be a new person coming into your life, possibly Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? So let's look at our Love Angels cards. Ooh, I don't know quite if love is here, okay? That could be what the Seven of Wands is about, is that you're not interested in somebody or something, or unfortunately somebody is not interested in you. However, do take to heart, dear Leo, that there is someone out there for you, and I think that during this month you may just want to focus on yourself and focus on your coin. And there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. Sometimes things start off and they're good at first, but then at some point, you realize that you're incompatible with that person. And instead of, wasting more time trying to wait and see if it's going to work out, you may, take on that Knight of Wands energy and just get the heck up out of Dodge, because there's no reason to, stick around with this energy, okay? Everybody deserves love. Everybody is worthy of love. And whether you're not interested or the other person's not interested, it's not the end of the world. Definitely understand that. Or it could just be a relationship that isn't working out. And there was a time where you guys did love each other, but now it doesn't seem like it's working. I'm sorry. Yep, see, we have the Seven of Wands here again. So a lot of you guys are just needing to stand your ground with a certain person that you're not interested in, that you're not really interested in moving forward with, that you're not really in a position where you're willing to work it out anymore. So Spirit is telling you stand your ground. If you're ready to leave, if you're ready to not be in that situation anymore, stand your ground and go ahead and make that move. And the second one is balance. And this is about judgment as well. This is a judgment card and this is a judgment card. So you have judgment here twice. So it may seem like it's time for you to just make a decision to move forward from something. And it may just be a love that's no longer, the fire is no longer there, Leo, okay? But we do have the Page of Cups here, so there could be a possible new person coming into your life. I'm gonna, because I love my Leos and I hate just having, bad or sad news. And the Leo reading that unfortunately I didn't get to post was much more positive. I'm gonna pull you guys one more love oracle card and see if we can get a different message for Leo. So what other messages do we have for Leo? Engagement. Okay. So for some of you, there's unrequited love, and for some of you, there may be engagement, meaning that something is moving forward. We do have the Knight of Wands here, so there could be movement forward with a fire sign, whereas, if you're dealing with somebody else, that may be ending, and you may have to make a decision. It does look like you're the one making the decision to go ahead and stand your ground and say, I don't want to be with you anymore. This isn't working for me anymore, okay? So be encouraged that there is, like I said with the Page of Cups here, there is this potential for love, okay? And that there is this potential for you guys to move forward in love in a new direction, possibly with a new person. Your love life can ascend to a higher level of commitment once you make the decision to possibly let go of somebody from the past, okay? All right, so that's going to be your reading for the month of August 2018. Again, I do private readings. My readings are going to normally run the gamut from love to relationships and similar types of energy, but I also do financial and other types of readings as well. So lots of love to you, lots of light. I love you, Leos, and I'll possibly, if I can get through everyone, do a separate singles and couples reading for Leo just because it's our birthday month, and hopefully can give you some different messages or just reach a little bit more of you, since there are so many Leos and we all have different walks of life, and this is not going to resonate with every Leo. But I do wish you the best, and thank you for coming. Like, subscribe, and any details that you and questions you may have should be in the link below in the description box. Thank you. Be blessed.